day, class. I'm Mr. Nick from Major Education, and today's lesson we're going to be talking about presenting problems and offering solutions. Take a look here. What do you think this is? This is a problem which we see in lots of cities today. Graffiti. Graffiti. So when people use spray cans or paint to vandalize or ruin other buildings, streets, make our cities look unclean. It's a problem which happens in cities around the world. This picture here is Ho Chi Minh City. So we're going to look at ways that we can talk about problems, presenting problems to other people. But then we can also look at solutions to those problems and how we talk about those solutions, and whether we agree or disagree with any suggested solutions. So shall we start? We'll start off by looking at presenting problems and words we can use, phrases we can use to present problems, to also show how we feel about those problems. When we present problems, we may be a bit upset about what those problems are. Our feelings may be very high. And here's a way we can express our shock about what a problem could be, like graffiti. Very simple. I was shocked to see so much graffiti in the city. We're presenting a problem, but we're also showing our feelings about that problem. We can really show how we feel by this phrase. It made me so angry to see so much graffiti in the city. Still showing our feelings, but presenting the problem, which is graffiti. We can go even further to show our disgust about a problem we may present to other people. Let's have a look at this. I was appalled to see so much graffiti in the city. Appalled is a word we can use to show our disgust about something. We're really showing our anger here. Or we can express our feelings but be a little less emotional. Let's look at this. I was disappointed to see so much graffiti in the city. Or I was sad to see so much graffiti in the city. Depending on the words we use, we can show different levels of feeling. Very angry here. But for every problem, maybe there's a solution. I'm now going to look at phrases and words we can use to offer solutions to these problems. Think about this. You're talking to your friend about how much you dislike the graffiti in the city. Maybe your friend has got some solutions for you. Words they could use is very simple. One solution could be if we find the people who vandalize and graffiti our cities. Very simple. We're just stating that one solution could be. We've got other ways we could offer solutions and other words we could use. I think it would be a good idea if we find people who make graffiti around the city, showing that I think it would be a good idea. It's still offering a solution, just using different words. Let's do one more. What about this? So instead of I think, it would help if we had more CCTV cameras around the city to discourage young people from graffitiing city blocks. So the three things here, similar, but different words and with a different emphasis. This one here, I think. This one here, it would help. So now we've presented problems showing our feelings. We may have offered some solutions, but maybe someone will agree or disagree with what we have suggested. Let's have a look. We're going to look at words and phrases we can use to agree with people or disagree with people. If we think something's a good idea, very nice, easy phrase. Good thinking. Good thinking. I like it. What about this? Very simple. Great idea. Great idea. But what about if we disagree with someone? What's a way we can politely bring up the fact we disagree with maybe a solution that's being offered? How about this? not sure that it would work to fine people who do graffiti. I'm not sure they'd have the money. Very polite way of disagreeing with the solution being offered. We could try this. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, if that's a good idea. So we've got agreement, words we can use, words of disagreement. We could even do something where we agree, but we're not so enthusiastic. Look at this. I think that might just work. So we're agreeing, but we're not, good idea. So we can use different words and different phrases to express agreement and disagreement. We're going to have a look at a conversation between two people, a dialogue, where they are talking about the problem we've looked at today, graffiti. In this conversation, you're going to see someone presenting problems with very high feelings. You're going to see someone offering solutions, and you're going to see disagreement and agreement. After you hear the dialogue, I'd like you to practice at home and also listen out for when someone presents a problem, someone offers a solution, and either someone agrees or disagrees. You ready? It's a conversation between Brian and Pete. Brian. Hi, Pete. Did you have a nice time in the city today? Pete. Oh, hi, Brian. Yes, it was really enjoyable, but I was shocked by the amount of graffiti I saw. It really makes the city look ugly. Brian. Yes, I noticed that. Too, when I visited the city last week. It made me really angry to see graffiti on the city's public buildings and monuments. Something needs to be done about this problem. Pete. Well, one solution could be to fine anyone caught spraying graffiti in the city. By doing this, people would think twice before vandalizing public property. Brian. I'm not sure about that. Most people who spray graffiti are teenagers and they don't have the money to pay fines. Instead, I think it would help if CCTV cameras were installed around public buildings. If teens saw these, they would decide against spraying graffiti. P. Good thinking! Can you practice this dialogue at home with a friend? And did you find the problems, solutions, and where there was agreement and disagreement? That's it for part one. I'll see you back for next part.